Can't Say No comes in, ready, and away they go. Got them way to a good enough start there. Global State along the inside began well. That's got the white blinkers there. Can't Say No's towards the outside and also up with the speed. Sweet and True's just off the pace. Then came Dekavar towards the outside in the pink cap. Then Storm Stride, Velvet Valor, and Gardener's Pride racing in and amongst those back ranks, racing 7 lengths off the leader. Coming past the 800-meter mark, and Global State is in front just from Can't Say No down the center of the track. Then came just in beyond those Dekavar, Sweet and True, the blue cappers, 2 from the left-hand side. Then came Velvet Valor. Further back in the field is Storm Stride getting niggled at, and Gardener's Pride further back. 400 meters left to go. Global State still holds the advantage from Can't Say No. Sweet and True got tight for room between them. Then Dekavar running on towards the inside has switched from right outside to right inside and starts to run on. 200 to go here. Global State is shot away 2 lengths from Sweet and True. Can't Say No towards the outside and fighting on as they come down to the closing stages. 50 to go, and Global State has this one in the bag. Second, Can't Say No. Then Sweet and True third. Dekavar, who ran on but will drop back into fourth. Then came Velvet Valor, Gardener's Pride, and Storm Stride. So here's your head on replay. As you can see, Global State, the white blinkers on the inside, is your leader, with Can't Say No towards the outside, and Sweet and True between them just got tight for room for a few strides there into the closing stages. Dekavar looked like it was going to run on and run well, but then it drops back into that 4th placing. But it is Global State, the 2-year-old son of Global View out of the lecture mare Fairy Queen, that will go in and win. 4.862 just been confirmed by the judge.
Welcome back. First leg of the place accumulator, and if you went with Global State, it was a right horse in the race. After a good run last time out, you would be in the money this afternoon. So well done to Gavin Smith Racing and World Sports Betting. It's going to go to Ringo. He does saddle up the winner, Global State, and Cedric's going to collect the 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting for Ringo. Tell him very well done.
Thank you so much.
Here we go. Let's go to the winning jockey standing by. That's Muzieni. He was just having a look at the replay there, and he said, yeah, nice horse. This can be a little bit sweaty and a bit nervous in the parade ring, but if he stays focused, I think there's a couple of more wins to come. Well done to you, Muzi. And yeah, I'm interested in hearing your feedback.
Yes, I got to say thanks, Mr. Smith. He bought a real nice horse, and to all the patrons, I don't even want to name out. But yeah, lovely individual. I thought he bumped a classy little horse last time, and I think he was beaten also for speed, but today he just showed a bit of his class. I didn't want to put too much pressure on him in the race. I thought he was the best horse in the race, and I always felt in control. Looked to over-race slightly to take on Richard at about the 800, and I didn't want to burn him out and let the race fall to Cotson's horse.
Yes.
So I was trying to be conservative on him, but he put the race lovely to bed at the 400. When I asked him to pick it up, he did. And just let him gear down quietly at the end, but win full of merit.
All right, big day for you tomorrow out at Turfentine as well?
Yeah. Yes, I'm riding the favourites in the premiers, so just hope day goes smooth today, pick up some winners, injury-free. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow.
All right, all the best. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Well done, Muzi.
Thank you very much. Thanks again to the yard for their continued support. Mr. Parker for breeding a lovely horse. Stones Demco, a big thank you as well.
All right, that's Muzieni in the winner's box for Gavin Smith. It smiles all round. We've got Dr. Ashley Parker up here as well because it's part of the Global View family. But Gavin, you'll be happy with that. That first run told you, hello, I can race a little bit. It was beaten by a really useful sort. And as we know, these young horses still, they need time to develop. And we liked what we saw in the parade ring.
Neil, yeah, you know, I tried to buy the first baby and I was busy doing something and he went a bit more than what I had a buyer for. And he's the second foal. I trained the mom, Fairy Queen, and she ran third for me in the SA Fillies sprint up in Natal.
That's the family of Fairy Knight that Nadine was telling me about.
That's the mother, Fairy Queen, and she was by lecture. She was a lightish filly.
Yeah.
Bit hot, but she could run like anything. There wasn't a hell of a lot to her. She had an engine and a girth on her, and then nothing else, you know. But she could really run that filly. But yeah, and she travelled all the way to Natal, still ran third in the SA Filly sprint, which was a cracking run. So
it's a cracking family.
100%. And he's a lovely horse. He's got that progressive look about him. He's going to train on. His brother's done superbly well. Just well done on that note. Well done to Ascot, to Global View, and to Ashley and Rose Parker, to Janet at the farm. Well done to the guys, and they've got progeny on the sales, which I'm sure is going to do well. And very well done to Boats and his wife Yvonne. I really appreciate the support. Puts his hand in the pocket all the time, and he deserves every winner. Plus, he gets the bonus, Neil. And
yeah, the bonus coming into picture there with Marilyn. That is Gavin's wife in the picture as well. So, the Thoroughbred Breeders Association of South Africa. There's your 100,000 Rand BSA bonus, and it's massive money. Times are tough out there in the racing industry. The guys know that they've got to go up, put their hand up at the sale, and when there's an initiative like that, your ears prick to say, we've got a chance.
Neil, it's a massive incentive for all the owners, to get their babies to win. They get a 100,000 bonus, go straight in your pocket. It brings the guys back, and more enthusiasm. It's a great initiative, and well done to Bloodstock on that, and once again, well done to Boats and his family.
All right, Gavin, I'm just going to touch on a couple of horses that you guys have narrowed down on your website, because you've got a lot of runners on the day. Master of Defence, been knocking on the door for some time. Can the door open?
Neil, I think is probably best trip for him at 1400. 7 furlong here with a long straight, long running. He's very well at home. He maybe just doesn't quite get the mile. So 14, he's got to be a runner, Neil.
And in race 5, there's a few people talking about Mr. Bodacious.
He's also a better 5 furlong horse. Last time in the 1200, he burned himself out. Depends on the race, how it works out, if he can settle the early part, Neil.
All right, now in race 7, they obviously got to all go out and take on those horses. But you've got Peace in Our World, you've got Rarotonga Rose, Tara Magic. If I ask you between those three, can you differentiate between them?
I can't really. Not much between them at home. So Tara Magic, his own worst enemy. He's just got to settle.
Got the ability.
Definitely got the ability. Definitely got the staying ability. His half brother Jaeger Moon, 1/2.8, etc. Peace in Our World as well. He's doing very well at home. He's flying at home. And the fillies run those trips, in Joburg and got a weight pull. I can't really separate them. It's going to be how it pans out, the pace in the race. And Zatara's got to settle. You can't overdo things over that kind of trip, Neil.
All right. And then the last race, which both Nadine and I make the toughest race on the day. It's so hard to find a winner there. But the more I start looking at number 11, Miss Shavy, do we put it in?
I wouldn't leave it out. Her gallop was good. She's not a very big filly, but she's all out. And once again, the toughest race of the quad in Port Elizabeth, the last race. Yeah.
But include for sure.
Yes.
All right, Gavin, very well done to you.
Thank you, and thanks to my sponsors, Hollywood.
Here we go. Hollywood sponsored Gavin Smith Racing. Dean's part of the team, Andrew and Francie, everybody. There's a big team out there, a big operation, and they have been having winners week in and week out. We're back for the Pick 6 starting shortly, race 3.